Good morning, everybody. Good morning from Michigan. It's a cool morning here. Let me get my other phone and see how I look. OMG. The birds are happy. And so am I. Yes, I can see it. Woohoo! Yes. Good morning, Cheese Mod. Good morning, Sydney. Where's Sydney? Oh, hello, everybody. It's a blue sky day here. Let me get my coffee. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds or not. They're really going crazy. It's just kind of a sunny day, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. I'm thinking about reading some. I got a Reader's Digest book here for the funniest jokes. The funniest jokes since the internet. And I put a command in because Chrissy's daughter went live earlier. And Chrissy's daughter went live earlier doing an IRR, but she wasn't live for very long. So I thought maybe we could do some jokes today or something like that. So let me get my, and I also cooked 2 balut, so I got 2 balut to eat. And what's the temperature here? Let me check the temperature. The temperature is kind of freezing here. Let me check the temperature. What is it? Weather Flint. What's it say? Was I able to do it? Did it do it? Why didn't it do it? I don't know why it didn't do it. Weather Flint. Failed to get the weather data. Well, you Weisenheimer, you. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. I know it's cold. I might even have to put my other jacket on. There we go. 39 degrees. Oh my Lord. Let me go in the house and get my other jacket. I'm not sure what the best. I want to try to get the camera set so you can see the lake maybe a little bit better and hear the birds. I just don't know exactly how to put it. Oh my, oh my Lord! Yeah. So let me go get my other jacket. Hang on. Oh, I hear the geese. So I got my coffee. So I got my coffee here. And I got my Sydney cup. Got my Sydney cup here, everybody. And I have my balut. And I just want to say, everybody, that Blue Jeans family has been affiliated for apparently 8 months, because it looks like it's my 8-month anniversary here. Sydney's 8-month anniversary for Blue Jeans family. So Sydney, congratulations on your affiliation. Woohoo! Yippee! 8th month anniversary. Holy cow. Holy cow. So if anybody's got any questions on anything or want to tell any jokes, just let me know. I'm going to button my jacket up here. Yes, thanks for the resub. And Cheese Mod, I just want to, let me hang on, close the door here. Keep the heat inside the house. So I'm sure that everybody here is following Cheese Mod Forever. I just want to thank Cheese Mod Forever again. I just can't say enough on how much we appreciate you, Cheese Mod Forever, for your streams, for your mod work, for everything. And let me give Cheese Mod Forever a shout out, because he definitely deserves the shout out. And we got some other people here lurking, I can see, that are also great streamers. So if you guys want to chat, please feel free to chat, and we'll give you a super shout out. Cheese Mod is just a great friend to everybody. He was at Chrissy's daughter Andrew stream this morning, and she did an IRR stream, and Cheese Mod was there. So we want to make sure that we follow Andrew and of course Chrissy. So just thanks everybody for being here. What my plans are, I actually have my birthday hat on. This hat is from North Carolina. It's from Wilmington, North Carolina, and it's from a ice cream shop called, there's the name of the ice cream shop, Boombalotties in Wilmington, North Carolina. And it's a family-owned ice cream shop. And they even put on the back of their thing, it says, "Thanks for supporting our family-owned shop, Wes, Kristen, Arlick, and Stella." So whenever we go down and see my son in North Carolina, we always stop and go stop at this ice cream shop, Boombalotties. So if you're in North Carolina, anybody, stop and see Boombalotties. They got great ice cream. They got cool hats and sweatshirts and everything, and it's just a nice place. And the birds are really making noise today. It's kind of like I said, a cool cloudy morning. And of course, follow Chrissy Cheese. And I just want to thank everybody as far as Sydney goes. Sydney has over 1,400 followers now, which is quite amazing. And my plan for this weekend is tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so Cheese Mod, listen to this. Tomorrow is Thursday, which I normally work, and I will be working tomorrow, but I also have an MRI on my eye tomorrow afternoon. So I have to go get my MRI done, and then from there, I'm going to drive up to the cabin. And I'm thinking on my Friday stream, I'll stream from the cabin, because we have wireless internet at the cabin, thanks to my nephew, and it's at Starlink, and it works really good. So I think Friday morning at like 9:30 or whatever time, I can stream from the cabin. The internet's perfect; it's excellent. So I can be on there with both phones. I can be on there with my Blue Jeans phone and with my Sydney phone. And the internet's really good. And I don't know if I can go outside very far, but I can definitely, we got lots of windows in the cabin, so we can, show you outside the cabin from the inside, and we just see how it looks out. Yeah, it hopes, yeah, I have another appointment with my doctor, I think November 11th. And so before I have the appointment with him, he just wants to do another MRI on my eye to make sure the stuff that he's seen in there before hasn't changed, gotten bigger or whatever. Because there's some, I don't know, there's some polyps or something in the back of my eye that he thinks everything's okay, but he just wants to keep an eye on it to make sure it's not getting bigger. So it's not a big deal. I've had probably 4 of them before already, and it's just something to happen. You know, you got to do it. So it looks like I got 570 followers here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so do I, Cheese Mod. So I'm just having some coffee here. You can hear the birds. I can hear some geese here. Can you hear the geese? And I got my balut. I got 2 balut again today. I'm going to eat those a little bit later. And I have my Reader's Digest book. And it's kind of... The birds are really... I think they're getting ready to fly south, so that's why they're doing all the chirping. But they're really noisy. We got these that you can hear up over here are blackbirds. These are red-winged blackbirds you can hear over here. And I also can hear some Canadian geese. And there were some sandhill cranes out there earlier. So the sandhill cranes were nice to see. But I wanted to read, I was looking at somebody's stream the other day and they were just reading on their stream. I know that Cheese Mod, you're gonna have to be going later, and maybe if you're back around 11, we can raid you at Penguin if you want, if you decide to go live, or we can find somebody. But I was looking at somebody's stream the other day and they were just doing some artwork and reading. So I got this book from up at my dad's. It's a Reader's Digest, large print. It's from November of 2018. And one of the top stories is jokes, the funniest jokes since the internet. So I thought that I would maybe read some of these jokes to you guys and see what you think. And if you guys have any jokes or riddles, please feel free to chat them. And if you got any questions about anything, please feel free to chat any questions you have. So this is just a different type of a stream, and it's here's this picture for the internet jokes. Picture of a cat. Of course, everybody loves cats. Everybody loves cats. The cat emojis are always funny. What does this cat say? What's the cat say? The cat says, I loathe everything about this article except, of course, the cat. So it's the funniest joke since the internet. So let me read a little bit of this. So this article is from 2018, which is 6 years ago. And so it says it's been 30, so this says 29 years, but I'm going to change it. So it's been 35 years since the computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. And we can't imagine life without it. As one humorist noted, I put so much effort into naming my first Wi-Fi than I did my first child. For many of us, surfing is now our major form of entertainment. And of course, there's lots of stuff you can find on the web. I especially like YouTube. YouTube's got lots of good, cool stuff. And it's fun to share. Dan, she's my favorite, shares stuff on the local zoo in Scotland and some other things, and it's always cool to see that stuff. And we can share stuff about our streamer friends, which that's pretty cool too. And here's some primary ways that they say that people express themselves. My kids are perfect. My kids are beautiful. My kids are why I drink. So yes, there's all kinds of ways to express yourself on the internet. Let me see if I can find a joke in here. Let me see if I can find a joke. Yeah, if you guys want to follow, go ahead and follow. I got some channel redeem points I put in there too. Oh. Let's see. Since Facebook was founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg and friends in their Harvard dorm room. Now everyone, from kids to parents to Russian trolls, has a Facebook account on which they can whine or heckle or whatever they like. And let's get some jokes here. Let's find some jokes. Let me give you a view of the lake first here. Let me give you a little view of what's going on out here in the lake. Let me just see what's going on out here in the lake. So let's just give you a view of the lake here. Let me get the phone out and I'll see what I can do here. So I got my setup here. And you can see it's a pretty nice day. I hear an airplane up there. Oh, there's the birds. It's getting cloudy now. So it's kind of a cloudy day here. The leaves are falling from the trees, are on the ground. And my dock is on the beach. And I want to plug my phone back in so let's see if I can, I don't want to lose internet here, or charge. Okay. And I got my coffee and my balut. So let's find a joke. My hands are cold here. I gotta get some sunflower seeds out here. I gotta get some sunflower seeds out here so we can feed the squirrels. Oh, here's the Chuck Norris jokes. The Chuck Norris jokes are always good ones. When Chuck Norris crosses the street, the cars have to look both ways. When the boogeyman goes to sleep, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. And Chuck Norris uses pepper spray to spice up his steak. Speaking of pepper spray, we have some challenges coming up. I think there's a couple things happening. I think I saw in Chrissy's stream that Marv's is having a birthday stream, I think on Friday. And I also think that Chrissy's going to be doing something on the 23rd. Yeah, on October 23rd, Chrissy Cheese will be eating Korean spicy chicken noodles, spicy noodles, and then I think Chrissy has 1,050. I think Chrissy has 1,051 followers now, and when she reaches 1,100, I think Cheese Mod Forever is going to. Cheese Mod Forever is going to speak Tagalog only in Chrissy's channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat a balut now because I'm hungry. So basically how that works is it's a duck egg, and I boiled it for 20 minutes. And so I'm just gonna break the top of it. And peel it back. should still be warm because I just finished cooking it about 15 minutes ago. And then in the top of the egg, I don't know if you can see it, there's juice. I'm trying to, let me see if I can get a good view of that. There's juice, and then there's the embryo of the duck. And so I had a challenge back on the 4th of October, because we usually do something the 5th of October, and I brought a dozen of these balut, and I found out I really like them. They are delicious. So I think I have 5 more left after this. Yep. They're good. No question. Except for the shells. The shells aren't the best, but everything else is good. And there's something in the bottom they call a stone. But you don't eat that. I don't think. No. I'll just give that a toss. Feed it to the squirrels. So yeah, 1 balut down. And I got my coffee. We can just listen to the birds here. And just chill out. Like I say, if you guys got any questions on anything, just go ahead and ask them. If you wanna do a joke, go ahead and do it. Let me see what else I can find here. Chuck Norris doesn't shower. He only takes blood baths. So it said in 2005, the internet came to this stunning realization. There's nothing action hero Chuck Norris can't do. Thus was born the Chuck Norris Fact Generator to celebrate Norris's feats. Albeit hyper-inflated, but everybody loves Chuck Norris. So let's see if I can find some jokes in here. I know I got some jokes in here. I can read them to you. You guys don't have to listen to them, but you can. Just listen to the birds. Birds are... I'll get out of the way and let you watch the birds. And hear the jets. Just listen to Mother Nature. Oh wow, here's an article in here. It says the top 10, what's it say? The top 10 from shining from sea to sea. The top 10 restaurants, looks like the top 10 restaurants in the United States. Well, let's see what they say. So this is from the Reader's Digest. This is from the Reader's Digest, and it's the top 10 restaurants in the United States. So let's see what they say. So how you pick the nicest places. In April, we asked nominations, and our readers sent 448 entries. A team of editors narrowed the field to 70. Then our reporters collected their stories, which we shared on rd.com, readersdigest.com. We chose 40 places to present to our judges, and then the judges narrowed it down to these top 10. And they go from a place in Washington State to a place in, looks like California, to a place in Texas, a couple places in Texas, a place in Minnesota, a place in Illinois, a place in Kalamazoo, Michigan, a place in Georgia, a place in maybe Georgia again. Let's see what the Kalamazoo one says. Page 107. So 107, Kalamazoo, Michigan. What's it say about Kalamazoo? With charity and caring for all. What's the name of the place? Pick the nicest places, just the nicest. Oh, so Kalamazoo, Michigan is one of the nicest places. KZ, okay. Tinker Taylor, hey Tinker, I thank you for that song. Tinker, thank you for the song. Just what I needed, a friendly face and so Tinker, I think I have, let me see, Tinker, I think I have some, oh man, Tinker, you made a poem for me a while back and I just loved it, and I think, let me see if I thought I put a command in here, Tink 1. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, so Tinker sent me a Tinker actually sent me a song. He had us follow his friend when we were streaming last time. What was her name? Louise? Maybe we can give, I think her name is Louise somebody. We can give her another shout out. So Tinker, just here, a beautiful morning here in Michigan. And thank you for being here. And yep, Tinker, I see that you're trying to send me a message, Tinker, and I'll wait until after the stream. Yeah, Louise Niles, yes. Louise Niles, she's working on her affiliation. She followed Chrissy, and she followed Blue Jeans, and she followed me, and she was working on her affiliation, and she was streaming like a farm type, some sort of a farm type stream. Let me give her a shout out. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I can catch it. Yeah. Let me give Tinker or Louise a shout out. L-O. Okay. So Cheese Mod did it. Okay, thank you, Cheese Mod. Makes sense. And yes, please wait. It's merely so I can show you my paintings. Oh, cool. Yes. That'd be cool. You can show me your paintings. I got my hat on from North Carolina. This is from Wilmington, North Carolina, where my son lives. And he came up last weekend and dropped off a hat. And it's from an ice cream shop in North Carolina in Wilmington called Boomalates. So, and King Cobra's here. All right, King Cobra. King Cobra is another great streamer. King Cobra streams the airplane one. I'm gonna give King Cobra a shout out. So King Cobra, thank you for being here. Just doing a kind of a different stream today, you guys. It's a cold day out here in Michigan, and we can hear some of the birds, and we can hear some geese out there earlier. And I ate one balut already. I ate one balut and got my coffee. And King Cobra, just so you know, I'm not sure if you heard, but I'm going to be going up to the cabin tomorrow afternoon, and then Friday morning I'm going to try to stream from my cabin up in Ogama County as Sydney. So I'll be able to show you guys the cabin. I don't know if I'll be able to go outside much, but at least I can show you the cabin and the deer mounts. And it's a really nice cabin. So I haven't been able to stream from there in the past because of the internet connection is so bad. But now my nephew actually put Starlink in there, so Starlink is at the cabin and it works really good. You can hear some geese now. Listen. So all the birds and everything are gathering together because it's that time of the year where they're all going to be flying south. So yeah, we got Starlink at the cabin, and so I have really good internet. And so Friday morning around 9:30, I'll probably be streaming from the cabin, and then we'll see what happens after that. So just doing a little stream here today. I was reading some stuff out of the Reader's Digest, and I was just not doing too much. It's kind of cool here today. I gotta get some, I have to get some sunflower seeds, I think, and put on out here so that we can get some squirrels in here. Let me just turn this a little bit and see if we can't maybe get some more of that. So yeah, if you guys got any questions on anything, just please chat them. We were gonna do some jokes here, so I could do a joke. If anybody wants to do a joke, let's see here. What's a good joke? Boy, those geese are getting loud. Here it's supposed to cool but clear, like a spring day but colder with a lot of wind. Yeah, listen to those geese. They must have took off and are flying right over. Let's see what the weather is here now. I want to see. Earlier it wouldn't let me do the weather. Let's do the Flint. Weather Flint. So it's, what is it? It doesn't like the weather, I guess, for some reason. But yeah, so King Cobra and Tinker, thank you for being here. Of course, Cheese Mod forever. Let me give King Cobra a shout out too, a professional one. Let me see when King Cobra went live last. It's been about a month since King Cobra went live, but he's a good streamer, so you guys make sure you follow him. Failed to get the weather data again, no problem. I always like King Cobra's streams. He's got lots of cool airplanes that he shows everybody, and it's just a nice stream to hang out in. And of course, I'm sure everybody's been following Chrissy, but just, you know, Chrissy didn't go live yesterday, and hopefully she'll be going live today. Tonight, which I think she will be. But yeah, it's kind of chilly here. Let me try that weather one more time. Oh, I gotta put in the location. Weather, Flint. Let's try weather, Flint. Come on, you can do it. Did some flying in mine yesterday. Oh, did you? You did, Cheese Mod? Cool. Yeah, Cheese Mod was streaming yesterday. I think Cheese Mod, you streamed as Stormtrooper Patrol. And he was streaming Grand Theft Auto, and let's see, Storm Trooper Patrol. Stormtrooper underscore patrol. And I'll put the emo out there too so you can see it. Oh, here's a joke. We got a joke here. First, I just gotta give Stormtrooper a. I want to give Stormtrooper a shout out here. Where is he at? Right there. Stormtrooper Patrol. Okay, so thank you, Tinker Tailor, for the joke. It says 2 streamers walk into a bar and start streaming. Okay, one gets into a fight between the 6th and 7th drink. One remained sober and didn't get hurt. The difference: one was a drunken sailor Tinker Tailor type, and one was a clear-headed Sidneyakacoco type. I'm not good at jokes, and I hadn't been in a fight since grade school, but hey, an attempt was made. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Tinker, here's one. Here's one for you. Here's one. Here's a joke. Here's a joke. Okay, so are you familiar with The Far Side? Oh, ad, okay. Hang on. Tinker will take care of those ads. Okay, Tinker. I think Sydney took care of the ads. So we're back here. Back in 10 to 20, okay. No problem. Okay, so Cheese Mod Forever is going to be taking off a little bit now. And thank you, Sydney, for the gift subs, of course. Warm some parts of me I didn't know it hadn't needed healed. Okay, so Cheese Mod's gonna be gone for a little bit, so we're still here. I'm gonna eat Tinker Tater. I'm gonna eat my second balut here. Balut is a type of a duck egg. I think I can type that in under AI. AI. What is balut? So what's it say? So we will act right while teacher Chrissy is... Yeah, if Chrissy's not here, maybe Chrissy will stop by. I'm not sure. I think she might be busy today. I'm not sure. But yeah, so balut is a fertilized duck egg that's boiled and eaten in its shell. It's a popular street food in the Philippines and some other parts of Southeast Asia. It's basically a snack with a side of an adventure. So I cooked the balut earlier today, and here it is. It's a duck egg, and I will basically you just take the top and crack it. I just crack it with a spoon. And then after I eat it, or after I crack it, I break open the top. Yeah, ask your online Philippine friends about it. I think it originated maybe in Vietnam, but the Philippines have it. It's very popular. So when you pull away the shell from the top, the embryo is kind of still in there, like the little membrane. So then you have to suck the juice out. There's juice in there, so you suck the juice out. So let me do that first. So I suck the juice out, and then it's kind of partly fertilized. I know it's hard for me to maybe show it to you. Let me see if I get it up by the screen so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, that's not too bad. So you can see it's a little bit fertilized, and then to me it tastes like chicken liver. I'm not sure if you've ever had chicken liver, but it tastes like chicken liver, and they're really delicious. I had one earlier, and now I'm having one now. And Tinker, thanks again for all your poems and your nice comments about everything. Ooh. That song, that Tinker, would you care that song or that poem that you sent to me last week? Would it be all right if I did like a recording of that and posted it? I don't want to do it if it's not okay with you, but that was a great. Of course, okay, I'm going to do that. You're having right now in a good way. Food is so. Oh yes, food is so diverse. So here's kind of more what it looks like in there. Yeah, you'd be honored. Well, thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'll figure out a way to record that poem that you sent, and then I will post it. So you can see there's like the gold, the chicken part, the yellow, and then the meat. And it's really good. It's actually delicious. And then at the bottom is the egg white. Apparently the egg white at the bottom hardens into what they call a stone, and you don't eat the stone. So the stone I just tossed. And you can hear the geese. The geese are, you can hear the geese. Listen to the geese. Let me get out of the way, maybe you can see them. So those are Canadian geese. Do you want me to record myself? If you want to, sure, you can record yourself. You can record yourself reciting it and send it to me. So this is Canadian geese is what we're hearing. Canadian geese. So Canadian geese are what we're hearing out there. But yeah, Tinker, if you want to record that and send it to me, that would be fine. That would be fine. That would be okay. So yeah, we're just hanging out here. Let me check the weather one more time. See if the weather data is available. Oh, we got another poem here. Weather. Let me read this one, Tinker. Morning coffee and morning breath. Still you look as beautiful and fresh as when I first met you. Stretching a lazy body, feeling like wife and husband. We change so much and not at all. Who is keeping count except for the pillow fights and late romantic dawns? 100 years and many more crammed into a tussle from the bed to the floor. With your life is sweet glory. This poem, or which one we are talking about. As you can imagine, I write a lot. Tinker, are you just taking this off the top of your head? It's absolutely amazing. You are. Do you publish this? I mean, do you have a book of poems? What's the history? What's your history on poetry? Do you where did you learn to do it, and how long you been doing it, and because you definitely have a gift. You definitely have a gift. I don't know, it won't get the weather data, but I can tell you right now it's chilly here. It's probably around 40 degrees. So Tinker says, I'm doing what I want with them right now. Share them with those I keep dear. Excellent. Excellent, Tinker. That's great. That's great. That's great that you're doing that, because when you have a gift such as something as wonderful as what you have, your poetry, that you definitely should share it. And so I'll go ahead and share that first video you sent me. And if you sent me another one with you reciting it, I can share that one too. Or I'll wait a couple days and see if you do the second one or what I'm doing. Right? Yeah. So either way, I'm going to share it because it was really nice. I got these. The rest of the duck eggs, I'm just going to toss them out there. Yeah, it's a blue sky day here, and we're just hanging out here on the lake. Probably, maybe next week, I'll put some sunflower seeds out here. Let me just take the camera and show you what's going on here. I'll take the sunflower seeds and maybe put them on the railing and fill the feeder. And that way we can get some squirrels up here. It's not a bad day today. There's some blue sky in the sky, some birds. And like I said, I'm going to, got my coffee, my Sydney cup. I'm going to try to, I'm going to go up to the cabin tomorrow. I got an MRI tomorrow afternoon. And then I'm going to drive up to the cabin tomorrow and try to stream Friday morning from the cabin. Recording for a couple minutes, return from Lurkdom Soom. Okay. Take your time, Tinker. You lurk all you want and record whatever you want to record and send it to us. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and post some of Tinker's excellent poetry on maybe my Instagram or my Facebook so you guys can hear it and see it. And then we're just hanging out here today. It's a cold day in Michigan. And the geese are really, you can really, let me just let you listen to the geese. The sounds of nature. They are really noisy. I'm going to go down and get one of the couple of the wind chimes up here so we can hear some wind chime action. Hang on. So yeah, let me hang up the... There's one wind chime there. And I wonder if that would be too heavy. I hung them both from there. We're gonna hang the other one from there. Over here. There. So yeah, I put a couple wind chimes up. I love listening to the. If you accept my, yeah, no, well, I can't accept the Instagram right now. I have to wait till after the stream, because if I try to go to Instagram now, I think I'll lose my stream. But I will definitely get it and post it. And maybe I can show it, like on Friday's stream. On Friday's stream in Sydney, I can probably play it from my other phone, because I'll have both phones at the cabin. So Friday morning at 9:30 when I go live to Sydney, I'll have both phones, so I can play your poem from the cabin on Friday, whether you're here or not. So thanks a lot. Back, you're back? All right, Cheese Mod's back. Welcome back, Cheese Mod. Welcome back. That was close. That was fast. So yeah, so Cheese Mod, Tinker apparently has made me a super wet here. Yeah, it's I'm not sure why the weather data is not showing up, but it was pretty clear this morning. Do you want me to make a special cabin getaway? If you want to, the cabin, Tinker, if you see the cabin on Friday, the cabin is beautiful. We have a beautiful hunting cabin, and you will love it. And I'll be so happy to stream from it Friday morning. So basically, what's the day? Today's Wednesday, so like 2 days from right now. So 47 hours from now. 47 hours from now, I'll stream from the cabin. And if you want to make a cabin getaway, lovable stray poem, feel free to. So Cheese Mod, did you want? We can raid you whenever you want, Cheese Mod. If you want to get ready and go live on Penguin, doesn't look like Andersu's gonna go live today. So we can if you want to stream, we can raid you. I'm not sure who else is live. Oh, you're not home yet? Okay. Yeah, when you get home, so we can raid. So Cheese Mod Forever's got another channel called Penguin PMP, and he streams words. Let me give a shout out to that. Well, let me just give you his emotes. So Penguin PMP, where's Penguin PMP? Penguin PMP, where are you, Penguin? Penguin, where are you? Right here. So here's Penguin PMP's emotes, and he streams in words. So he'll be back home in about another 30 minutes. So in another 30 minutes, we can go ahead and raid him. So that'd be okay. We can do that. We can wait. We can wait. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out here, listening to the birds. Listening to the Canadian geese. Let me try weather one more time. Weather. Come on, weather. W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Weather. Flint. I guess it doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to do it. No problem. I can tell you it's probably about 30 degrees, 36, 35, something like that. So, failed to get weather data. I don't know why. So we'll just hang out here and listen to the geese. And thanks again, everybody, for stopping by today and just hanging out. Do you want to visit somebody else? Go ahead if you want to just hang out. And then, we'll, like I said, we'll rate in about a half hour or so. Yeah, failed to get the weather data. No idea why. But it did. I love these chimes. Okay, here. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let me read this one, Tinker. Cabin getaway for lovable strays. These days I hear nothing but strays. They howl and moan for days, feeling like a week every time they go away. But here we are, all gathered again. Even if we don't know you come again. Find a friend if you are kind, but not content. If you can shine bold, but not repent, your true self will emerge from the shell. So come up to the cabin and let's relax and calm down, my friend. Here is acceptance without end. Love yourself again. Tinker, that's going to be, I'm making a command on that one. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to make cabin. And I'm going to put that in my other channel too. Command, add, cabin. Post. That, if that acceptable, I'll, yes, that's beautiful. A poem by Tinker Taylor. Thank you. So let's see if that worked. So I'm going to put cabin. Did it do it? Is it? Why isn't it doing it? Let's do it. Cabin. Come on, Stream Elements, you can do it. Maybe it's too long. Cabin getaway for lovable strays. Cabin, add cabin. Maybe it's too long. Let's try again. Command, add, cabin. Thanks, Tinker. Probably strip. Yeah, it might be Twitch. Let's just see what's going on. I can do it later if I don't want to do it. Yeah. So don't worry, Tinker. If I can't get it, I'll do it later. I can I can do that later. So no worries. But yeah, thanks. That is acceptable. That's a gorgeous, a really nice home. So thanks everybody again for being here. So I'll say thank you, Tinker. Tinker, thank you. Thank you so very much. Yes. So yeah, so like I say, so Friday, I'll stream from the cabin. I can play some of Tinker's poems. And I think it's also one of our friends, Marv's birthday. I think he's streaming at 9. I'm not sure how long his stream is. Maybe we could raid him when I get done. Usually we raid EC on Fridays. EC goes live around 11. But there's so many excellent channels and friends to raid that it's you just can't be everywhere all the time, obviously. But we try to, I just like to have a place here where we can see Michigan, see the fall colors, hear the geese. Let me turn it back. Maybe we can see the lake a little bit better here. Turn it this way. You can see what we can see over this way. I'll get all the camera view a little bit, and because the tree branches are kind of in the way too, but you can kind of see the lake a little bit better here. And soon, that's an oak tree out there. That's a big white oak tree. And it was loaded with acorns this year. We had a ton of acorns. And we had a walnut tree over there. They had tons of walnuts on it. Chrissy thinks 4 hours, Sulky group. Okay. Sulky group doing raid train. Oh, okay, so, oh, got ya. So they're doing a raid train. Okay. Well, we can, I don't know, we could figure it out. We could, I could stream for like I don't know how, if he starts at 9, if he starts at 9, if he start, I don't know, I could stream, I don't know, we'll just have to see how it works. I don't know, we'll see, you know, because I want to stream around 9:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, because I want to be daylight at the cabin, because it doesn't get light until around 8:30, so I can stream for an hour, and maybe from 9:30 to 10:30, and if he's still live, we could raid him around 10:30, and then maybe we can go to EC at 11. I'm not sure. We'll have to just play it by ear and see what happens. Raid the normal time, yeah. And do you have any plans, She's Mod Forever? You got any plans for, I know you said that your Scottish, your Stormtrooper _ patrol was updating the game, and I know you streamed from there yesterday. And do you have any plans as far as Cheese Mod doing any IRL streams at all? Because Cheese Mod Forever streams from Scotland IRL. He has some really great streams. He went to the zoo last weekend, and before that he walked along the ocean in over there in Scotland, and it was some huge waves. It was just gorgeous. Get a little bit of the, I can hear the wind chimes. Let me see who's all here. So thank everybody for hanging out here. Leland! Hey! Leland's here. Let's give Leland a shout out. I don't think my stream elements might not be. Oh, there we go. So Leland, good morning. Let me give you a shout out. I can show you what's going on here, Leland. This is, I'm not sure if you've been to this stream or not yet. But this here is where I live. And that's Big Fish Lake. And here's my high-tech streaming platform. I got my picnic table with my milk crates on it. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I'm sure you followed Chrissy. We want to make sure that everybody had to wait for another shout out. Okay. So I'm sure that you've all followed Chrissy Cheese, so we want to make sure that everybody follows Chrissy. Of course, I've been to your stream before. I think the last time I was here, you were doing a barbecue. All right, that could be. That could be. I'm going to be going on Leland. I'm going to be going live in 2 days from the cabin at Sydney. So in Sydney's going to stream from the cabin my Friday morning about 9:30 up 2 hours north of here at the cabin. So Sydney will be streaming at the cabin, and we'll give you a tour of the cabin. Yeah, it might have been a while ago. Yeah, I know, Leland, it's hard to get everywhere. There's so many places go live. But I was just talking about your stream. The last time I was at your stream, you were taking your little, what is that? What's that little animal? Your ferret? You were taking your ferret for a walk. You're doing an IRL, taking your ferret for a walk down the street, and it was so cool. It was great. It was great. And yeah, thanks for giving a shout out to Sydney. Sydney's got, I think I have around 1,403 followers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. I think, yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, but it was cool. I was like, when I tuned in, I was expecting your normal music, and instead, I saw you taking your ferret for a walk. And that one spot, he tried to go through a grate. Like, he tried to go through a grate. Like, you had a harness on him. And I was like, I hope he doesn't get off that harness and go through that grate, because I don't know how you'd get him back. I don't know if you'd ever lost a ferret before or not, but that was cool. I love the IRL streams to see all the different things that people do in a different part of the country. But yeah, that was a cool stream. I loved it. She hijacks my stream. Yeah. And thanks again for posting your stuff in the Blue Jeans family. I know you're posting some of your content in our Blue Jeans family chat, so appreciate you doing that too. Same with you, Cheese Mod. Cheese Mod's been practicing posting some stuff in Blue Jeans also. So yeah, it's a beautiful day here. It's about 11:15. She has her own. Really, she has her own YouTube channel. Aiko the ferret. Really? Let me check it out. Hang on. Let me check it out. So it's Aiko the ferret. Let me check it out. Aiko the ferret. Let me see if I can find that right now. I didn't know that. Let me see if I can. See if I can find Aiko the ferret. Hang on. Let me go to YouTube. Where's YouTube? YouTube. Okay, here's YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna type in search, and I'll paste Aiko the ferret. Let's see if I can find it. Search Aiko the ferret. Let's see. Aiko the ferret. Leland, subscribe. Okay, I just subscribed. Okay, let's just look at some videos here. Let's see what Aiko has. Last of summer. Let's see what turning a loop. So let's look at this one here. Let's look at this one here. And I'm just gonna say Sydney here. Sydney here. Okay, so let me get out of Twitch and go to your YouTube channel here. So, okay, so let's see what this shows. It says starting soon. Oh no, let's see, come on. Are we gonna see a ferret? What are we gonna see here? What's it? Just another loop. Okay, we don't want to look at that one. Let's look at a different one. Oh, is it just music? Looks like it's just music. Does she have her own channel? Let me look. Hang on. Okay, maybe there's not. Let me just get back here to Blue Jeans. She has her own I need to put more stuff on it though. Last thing I posted was a birthday video for Frank, and before that, you mentioned. I'm not sure you're looking at the right channel. You didn't recognize that music. Okay. Yeah, maybe I wasn't looking at the right channel. I'll try to find the right channel later and see what if I can find some videos of your ferret. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, it looked like that might have been your normal YouTube channel, perhaps, because it looked like it was just some music playing over and over. It didn't look like there was any video much, just some music. So maybe that wasn't the right channel. But I'll try to find the other I'll try to find the ferret channel if I can. So you can see it's a let me see if the weather data is working yet. YouTube, it's youtube.com. That wasn't even my music you heard there. Okay, I know it wasn't. Okay, let me try again. Okay, let me just try one more time. Okay, got YouTube. Now I'm going to search, paste. So see what happens. Let me see what happens. Let me see what happens here. I don't see it. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'll have to look later. You can whisper it to me if you want to. If I can type better. Okay, hang on. The image avatar is Aiko walking on the keyboard, and then you know you're right place. Oh. I'll look for it later. Oh, I'll look for it later. But yeah, it's pretty cool what you can put on YouTube. I have some YouTube channels here that I've been putting my let's see what I got here. I've been putting my streams up on YouTube. Let's see what do I have for a YouTube channel. Yeah, there's my YouTube, and then I think Christy's got one too. Oh, let me look at that one. Okay, right there it is. Okay, let me copy that. Click to show. Okay, so let me paste that. So that's the YouTube channel that we're looking for. So let me see if I can get to that YouTube channel. Oh, there we go. Aiko the Ferret. Okay, let me open it up in YouTube. And I subscribed. Okay. Oh, cool. Cool. I like the videos. Let me play one of these. Oh, this one is from 2 weeks ago. Okay, let me play this. Let me play this guy. Okay, so this is Aiko the Ferret. And I'm going to just say Sydney here. I'll comment on it. Sydney here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you this video of the ferret, of Aiko the Ferret. Let me turn the volume up here. And let me put it on widescreen or whatever. So this is a video of Leland and his ferret on his YouTube channel. So he takes his ferret for a walk, and he's made YouTube video of it. So yeah, so go ahead and follow, subscribe to the ferrets, Aiko the Ferret. It says Aiko Morning Walk and Coffee, 26th of September 24. Cool. Very good, very good. Very good. So let me get back to my Twitch here. And turn my volume down. So yeah. So her name is pronounced Iko. Iko. Okay, though, it's a Japanese name, but she doesn't care. She's just a ferret. Yes, she's just a ferret. Yeah, Chrissy's channel, if you go to her live, on her live videos, she's got some live videos there from last year. So yeah. So Cheese Mod, Cheese Mod, are you ready to go live, Cheese Mod, and we'll do some words? Up to you. She's bossy. She's cute. Leland, she's really cute. She's a cute little ferret. My neighbors used to have one, and they had a cage inside their house, a real nice cage inside their house. And I think they kept the door open in the cage most of the time, and the ferret just went in and out. Okay, so Cheese Mod is going to go live as Penguin PMP. We'll go ahead and go there and play some words. Let me check the weather here. And thanks again for Tinker. Tinker made a poem for me. And Tinker did a great poem. Let's see if I can find the poem that Tinker did. Yeah, here's the poem that Tinker did for me. So Tinker made a poem for me. Let me just put that in here again. Eco leaves pretty much liberty at my place too. She has a cage, but she only uses it to grab and stash her food and have cool. So here's a poem that Tinker did for me. Thank you, Tinker. Thanks, Tinker. So there's a poem that Tinker did. Oh, that's a picture of her. Oh, she's got her own emote. Very nice. Very nice. Tinker's got an emote. Very cool. So yeah, we're gonna do a cabin stream on Friday morning, 2 days from now, and it'll be a cool stream from up at the cabin. And you guys want to see what the cabin looks like up the deer camp, we can do it. I want to check the weather again. For some reason, Stream Elements wasn't adding commands, and it wasn't adding doing the weather check. Yeah, it's not doing the weather. But yeah, it's not too bad of a day. Oh, cabin. Oh, you did it? You did it? Oh, the cabin worked? Okay, cabin. The cabin worked. Oh, there's, all right. So Tinker did it. Tinker did, the cabin one is there. Thanks again, Tinker. No, feel free. Leland, feel free. Tinker doesn't care. Tinker is proud that you guys want to share his poetry. In fact, he's going to make a song himself and sing it, send it to me, and I'm going to try to play it on my stream on Friday. Okay. Yeah, you want to try to do it. Yeah. Leland, feel free. Here's Tinker. Let me give Tinker here's Tinker. Tinker's not a streamer, but he is a I'll give let me what can I do? I'm on a Tinker, are you there? Can you chat, Tinker? Oh, Tinker 2. Oh, you found him? Tinker 1. Okay, okay, so there's a couple more. Yeah, so there's a couple more of Tinker's poems that he had written. Glimmering, shimmering, listen on the surface of the sunlit lake. Quietly I bask and exist next to trees that breathe out air for me to live with. You see smoke from a slumbering fire. Dawn springs with yesterday's prior. I won't succumb to meddling mire. I'll keep on rolling like a underling fire. And then Tinker too. Silently I sigh, pleasantly content, letting joy ferment, enjoying the moment here with real yet digital loving friends. So I ask without end. You know the world is richer with you in it. Tinker is such a great poet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tinker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just love your poetry. I love your poetry, Tinker. And Cheesemod, I'm not sure how long I'll stay in your stream. I'll do words for maybe an hour or so. And then I'm thinking I might go for a walk. It's not too bad of a day, but I want to go for a walk and get some exercise. So maybe we can do words for an hour if you want. And then I can, maybe I just go for a walk. So thanks everybody for being here. Thank you, Tinker. Thank you, Cheesemod Forever and Leland and everybody. And yeah, if you guys just go ahead, anybody here, just chat and we'll give you a super shout out. If you're a streamer, we want to support our streamer friends. So please chat so we can give you a shout out. I see some lurkers here. Please chat so we can give you a shout out. That's just what we want to do. Please, let me check that. Please chat. Please chat, everyone, so we can give you a shout out. Can get you shout out. How do I spell shout out? shout out. I think I have, do I have welcome here? Welcome everyone. I think I got welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Please chill out and enjoy our amazing community. Yeah, but go ahead and chat. We'll give you a shout out, no question. And of course, everybody, make sure you follow Chrissy. She's pinned at the top, but we want to follow Chrissy. She's got she has over 1,000. Of course, Chrissy's daughter. I always shout out all streamers on my channel. Yes, definitely. Leland, I agree completely. And here's Chrissy's daughter. Here's Chrissy's daughter. Let me give you her emotes. So that's Chrissy's daughter. Here's her emotes. I'm not sure if you followed Chrissy, but here's her emotes. Let me give you her emotes. Where are they at? 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 Chrissy's daughter. So there's Chrissy's daughter's emotes. So yeah, if you want to follow those emotes, Chrissy's daughter, she streams. She's a singer. She hasn't sing too much on her stream. Right now she's streaming mostly Mobile Legends, but she's an excellent singer. And appreciate any follows you might get her. Yeah, we got so many great, of course, Cheesemod Forever. You know, he's an IRL streamer, so make sure you follow Cheesemod Forever. Oh yeah, and Chrissy Cheese's brother, yes, he's a streamer now too. So if you want to follow Arvin Rich, he's just joined Twitch like a couple weeks ago, and he's gonna be streaming soon too. So if you want to give Arvin a follow, that would be great too. Yeah, thanks, Cheesemod. I forgot about Arvin. Yep. So he's from the Philippines, and he will be singing too. I've checked out his Facebook, and one of my mod streams, lots of game, but she's also bright. Oh, okay. Let me look at her. Let me see if I can. Let me give her a shout out here. So shout out. Okay, let me find her. Hang on. Let me go to her channel. Okay. I just followed her. I follow her as Sydney, and after the stream, I'll go ahead and follow her as Blue Jeans. So last live 4 days ago. Okay. She's got 379 followers, it looks like now. I just followed her. Like I said, I'll have Blue Jeans follow her once I get done with the stream. Yeah, thanks, Leland. She does karaoke for channel points redeemed. She has a beautiful voice, and even though she says she doesn't. Excellent. So yeah, so I followed her, and I'll follow her as Blue Jeans too. Yeah, that's what I find, Leland, is that some of these, some of our streamer friends, Kaiser's here. Good morning, Kaiser. Speaking of Kaiser, oh, Kaiser. Good morning. Oh, so Kaiser, now Leland, Kaiser is not a streamer, but let's see how many followers she has. Kaiser has 3.4. Oh my God. Kaiser's got 3.4 thousand followers, and she's never streamed. Oh, Kaiser. What are we gonna do with you? You're gonna have to go live one of these days. And you got another mod called Kaiser? Yeah. Yeah, Kaiser, we're following Kaiser just because maybe someday she'll decide to go live. So Kaiser, thank you for being here. Trying to get him to stream sometime. Yeah, that's what Cheese Mod Forever. Cheese Mod Forever didn't think he was gonna. He didn't think he was gonna stream. He just wanted to get affiliated so he'd have more emotes. But then after Cheese Mod Forever got affiliated, he decided to stream IRL, and we're so happy he did. Yes. Kaiser has a nice offline banner. Where is the online one? Oh. So Kaiser, we had a great stream today. I ate 2 balut. We're just hanging out here in the lake. The sun's actually starting to come out. And Kaiser, just so you know, I'm going to stream from the cabin Friday morning. So Friday morning, I'm going to stream from the cabin up at 2 hours north of here around 9:30. So I'll give you a good view of the cabin. We have good internet at the cabin now. We got Starlink. And so we're going to stream from the cabin on Friday. So yeah, thanks for the shout out to Sydney. I think I got around 1,400, over 1,400 followers, which is crazy. I just can't believe it. Thanks to Cheese Mod Forever and Chrissy and Blue Jeans and Kaiser. Kaiser has shared my streams and stuff, and I appreciate it so much. And oh yeah, the time, yeah, because Leland's down in Australia, so right now it's 11:10 Michigan time, and I think Cheese Mod Forever. I think Cheese Mod Forever is going to go live as Penguin PMP. So you're in Paris? Oh, really? Leland's in Paris? Oh, I didn't realize you were in Paris. Wow, cool. Paris, excellent. So Leland, what time is it now? What time is it in Paris? I think do I have a time? I had a 5:09 for him. Okay. I did have a time. I did have a time coming. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, cool. Just after 5 p.m. Okay. So Cheese Mod Forever, I think Cheese Mod Forever is ready to go live to play some words. So Penguin, so if you want to go live, Cheese Mod Forever is Penguin. Let's give Penguin a shout out again. Here's Penguin's emotes. I don't know if you're live yet, Dan, but just let me know when you're ready. Let me give Penguin's emotes. Where you at, Penguin? Penguin's got some cool emotes. Penguin, where are you? Oh, my hands are so cold. Well, there we got EC and we got EC. Okay, so there's EC and LC, and we got Chrissy's daughter Wysa, and here's Penguin right here. Okay, I just got the alert. I just got the alert that Penguin went live. Okay, so yeah, Tinker, if you want to, yeah, Leland and Tinker get together, and you guys can figure out what you want to do with Tinker's poem. But I know Tinker is really appreciates everything, and so whenever you want to go live, you want me to do the raid? Let me see. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and wait. How do I do this? Hang on. I want to. Okay, so there's Penguin. There's Penguin. Okay, Penguin's live. Okay, so let me just copy that. Share the link. Okay, let me copy. Okay, now let me go back to my channel. Okay, let me go back to my channel here. Blue Jeans. Okay, so then so now I can hit check. And there's going to be Penguins. Penguin PMP. So Penguin PMP is a stream 2 minutes. He's got 1 viewer. So we're going to go ahead and raid Penguin, and let me know when you're ready. I can do it right here. Cheese Mod. RAID. So we're going to raid Penguin, and I'm ready when you are. I'm just going to do it right now. Okay, I just did the raid. We got a raid here, and let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and raid. And thanks a lot for everybody for being here, and have a great weekend, everybody. It was only Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you on Friday morning at the cabin, and I'll probably see you up at Chrissy's stream tonight. And thanks Tinker, and thanks Leland, and thanks Kaiser, and thanks Cheese Mod, and thanks everybody who's been here. And have a good day, everybody. See you later. Let me do that old. I gotta do like Chrissy does. She does the finger hearts. I'm not very good. My hands are so good. I'm not so good at finger hearts. But we'll go ahead and raid now. Yeah, thank you, Tinker. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and raid. Here we go. Later, Gator. Okay. Okay, so thanks. So we just raided. Let me put it on the screen here. We just raided Penguin PMP. So we'll go ahead and end our stream. I want to get his. So we'll go ahead and end our stream. And we'll go play words with Penguin. Okay, so thanks a lot, everybody, for being here. I'll end it now, and we'll see you later.